Patreon. I just learned about Patreon and I'm really on board with Patreon. Patreon is a way for content creators to get paid without waiting for a network to pick them up, like YouTube, or without waiting for Twitter to pick them up if they get to a certain amount. Patreon is a way for the creators to get paid right away for their content. And I'm gonna show you guys a little video on Patreon. I'm on Patreon's site and I'm really impressed with Patreon now that I know exactly what it is. And we're gonna go through what it is and why I went ahead and set up my own Patreon. But let's check this video out real quick. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alright?
Mark, ever since I was little, all I wanted to do was create clickbait.
We can always count on the algorithm to pick which one of our fans should see our work.
I don't really need to get paid for my work. I'll just eat my likes for breakfast.
Monetization on YouTube and online is not always a given.
Can't really expect what Big Daddy algorithm is gonna do for you this month.
I've decided that I'm sick of waiting on permission.
I love getting pensions from the fun
Fear of demonetization.
music while everyone else gets rich.
The aim and the vision is to be more direct action.
If I'm not gonna get cast in the roles I wanna get cast in, I'm freaking gonna make them myself.
And that was the point where I started considering to go to my fans directly.
Because of you guys, we've been able to be completely free to be ourselves and speak our minds.
You are making my album possible.
The people.
So I wanted somewhere where I could interact with my closest fans in a way that's direct and honest.
These are the people who care the most.
I am able to keep creating week after week, month after month.
Here's a new costume I'm working on.
Basically following my passion, finally.
Take it.
Alright, so this is my Patreon. Piece of the pie with Ty is creating and investing videos. So you go through, you set up your Patreon, and you select the profile picture, background, all that good stuff, just like almost every other social media platform. And then you select what your channel or your page is going to be about. I'm talking about channels. I'm still thinking about YouTube, but I'm still gonna be doing things on YouTube. I'm gonna be posting on YouTube. It's just certain perks that come with this Patreon account, and I can give my patrons certain access to certain things that I don't have to worry about on YouTube. For example, you can select your membership, and on my membership, this is just some of the things you can do. Patreon only updates, so certain things I'm only going to be dropping on Patreon. And the reason for this is you guys got to understand, as YouTubers, the main thing that really keeps us pushing content out and makes us push certain things out is if it's trending, if TubeBuddy says this is what you should put out. And YouTube has a habit of wanting to see the same thing. So I can make a video about a certain topic, and it's a really trending topic. The next YouTuber can make that same video, and if he has a bigger following than me, he probably blow up. So YouTube likes to see the same things, and wants everyone to be on these same trending topics. it's kind of a way that YouTube picks people up. For example, you see certain videos about, let me see, some of the ones that I see all the time. AMC, oh my God. AMC, if I would have, when I first started last year, if I would have just solely talked about AMC, I seen so many YouTube channels just solely talk about AMC. AMC every day, AMC every day, and their YouTube channel exploded. Multiple YouTube channels exploded. AMC is a trending topic, is a topic to talk about in the stock market, but it's only one stock. So you telling me every week, every other day, they were coming out talking about the same AMC. What's happening with AMC? What's happening with AMC? And AMC really didn't move. It didn't go anywhere. Nothing special happened with AMC. But each day, people was coming out talking about AMC because it was trending. I don't blame anyone that talks about AMC. I don't blame anyone that, you know, is AMC ape or anything like that. But just understand that people on YouTube were talking about it because it was gonna get them views. I seen it for myself when I talked about AMC a couple times in a few shorts, and one time, but I didn't go heavy on AMC. But I did buy it for a minute, and that video did extremely well very quickly compared to all my other videos. So that's the type of thing that I don't want to get stuck into, you know, only talking about the things that are popular, and sometimes you don't actually stand by them. So if I don't stand by it, like I didn't stand by, you know, telling everybody to keep buying AMC, so I didn't ride that wave, and I saw people blow past me in terms of channel growth because they did follow that trend. So I know the keys to success, and I know how to get there. But if it's something I'm not really behind, I'm not gonna pump it. You know, like AMP token right now is hot. Is a hot topic. I'm actually in AMP token. I'm actually buying AMP token. I'm actually staking AMP token. So I can make a bunch of videos right now, almost every day about AMP token, and my channel will probably explode. But there's so many other things to talk about. So I don't want to get into that with YouTube. So where it says Patreon only updates, so I can drop a video and not have to worry about keywords, not have to worry about thumbnails, and it'll be legit information in these videos that I can drop. So if I see something going on in the market and I just want people to pay attention real quick, I can go ahead and drop it, not have to worry about like I said, keywords, if my description is right, because a lot of that pushes back the release time on content. For example, right now it's late night. I'm about to make another video probably right after this one, but it's late night, so I'm gonna make 2 videos, but you ain't gonna see them for maybe over the next 4 days. You might see these videos. If you're in the Patreon account, if you're a member of my Patreon, you will be able to see those videos right away instead of waiting till they pop up on YouTube. That is one of the perks. And like I said, you might see a lot of other videos that I can drop, you know, that aren't trending topics, but it's something that I want people to pay attention to, or I might see something in the market and I might want to say something about it and let my people know right then, right there, and I can do that and post it in Patreon and keep it moving. You know, that is the type of thing that I like about Patreon. And it's going to be a community chat, and also in the community chat is certain things that you might want to be looking out for in the trading day. But if you're not, you know, at your computer, or you're not on the exchanges looking at things, you might miss it. You might miss that Microsoft is close to its 52-week low. Time to get in right then and there, and then it bounces the next day, goes up, and is gone from that 52-week low, things like that. Those are the type of things that a Patreon and a community chat, you can get direct feed to what I see. And like I said, we can work as a community together too. So if you see something, or if you got a question about something, I'm gonna be there. Heck, you're gonna be one of my patrons. I'm definitely gonna be there. And as you guys see, it's just $3 a month. It's low. I would have dropped it lower, but Patreon takes like $1. So yeah, I put it low. It's pretty low. I don't expect that to go up anytime soon. And you get early access to, like I said, the videos. I can just drop them YouTube videos right here. And something else y'all will get access to is I'm gonna be showing my retirement portfolio list of stocks, my crypto hit list. I'm gonna be showing a whole lot of things to my patrons, some things that you can, dive into. But I definitely think it's an easier way to drop content and not really have to worry about what's trending. Because again, that is one of the things that us YouTubers that are making money, trying to make that bread, they got to make sure that they still constantly stay on trending topics, especially for us newer YouTubers. Us newer YouTubers, we got to strike gold, and we got to compete with the bigger channels. The bigger channels already got a following, so they can, drop whatever content they feel like. And because they have a big enough following, their videos are going to make them money, and their videos are going to be seen and viewed. But when we coming up as a content creator, a lot of times YouTube, I felt like for the longest time, especially when I first started my channel, because I have awesome content. If you go back, maybe not the first video, maybe not the first one, the very first one, but the videos after that, I was dropping like a lot of good content, a lot of good information. But it seemed like anytime I deviated from what everyone else was doing, my videos didn't do as good. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, make sure you check out my Patreon. Like I said, if you are interested in that type of thing, go ahead and sign up. It's just a way for us creators to have a little more freedom and not just be solely on whatever YouTube says. And it'll be a way to support the channel, because again, I spend a lot of time with this, and at the end of the day, everybody would love to make some income. Make some income. So I can say that my time was actually spent well, and I earned something for my time, because time is one thing that we can't ever get back. So it'd be great if you can earn something for your time, so it's not just wasted. All right, not to say I don't love what I do. I do love it. But at the same time, at the end of the day, we all, especially if you're watching this investing channel, it's always going to be about making sure you are on one of them avenues to get you a piece of the pie. All right. But I appreciate y'all checking me out. And definitely check out my Patreon. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't, come and join me on Patreon. You will still see me here on YouTube, because I'm also still going to be dropping videos. But if you want specific content, you can request specific content on my Patreon. If you want to know about certain things in the stock market, in the crypto market, the Patreon would be the place to ask those questions. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you my experience in the markets. And sometimes that's all you need to help you out, showing you my experiences. And like I said, there'll be something good, because I do think a lot of people are not all the way advanced when it comes to investing, or don't have the gist of everything when it comes to investing, and this is a way you can ask those questions in a more private setting. A lot of people that know nothing about the stock market, they probably wouldn't comment on videos that are public because they still need to understand something, and no one wants to look simple or, you know, a little behind when it comes to anything on social platforms. So this will be a way that you can contact me directly and ask questions if you need it. Again, I'm not a stock advisor or financial advisor, but I can help show you what I've been doing and let you know what I do think about certain stocks. But yeah, make sure you check it out. Thank y'all for checking me out, and make sure you consider signing up for the Patreon so we can get this bread together, because if I do get paid, I definitely want to do more giveaways and things like that too. All right, peace.